Welcome back to Prezco. I'm the Business Prez. Today we're looking at the daily trend. So let's get stuck into it, eh? Let's bring up the trend on the daily. So, what I like to look at, I like to look at my dollar, strength of my dollar, or what it's going on. Okay, we just tag green against JPY. JPY is so weak right now, it doesn't mean a great deal other than we're going to continue. When we break out of this range, we're going to continue up. How significant is that? It's a metric. This currency is a metric. AUD USD. See my smiley face charts up there. But yeah, we could be making a bottom here. We're making a bottom. We're getting a... If this crosses now, that's a double bottom on the MACD. We got divergence in the RSI. Because price has made a new low and RSI has made a new high, and this will play out if we continue up past the midline and trend up towards that green line. Okay, if we tag this green line, that high will probably be broken and we'll start a bullish trend. However, we've had a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. So if we can make a bottom here, it all depends if we break out of this top or not. Okay, resistance, support. Okay, if this bottom holds, support's going to hold. You're long from there. You can get 5% out of this range. If we get rejected at the top, that's what it will do. It will range, it'll come test the bottom again. The bottom will test the top will test the bottom until one of it breaks. Right now, the trend is bearish. So unless we break this top, we're likely to get a new low. Okay, so we look at it. Treasuries are absolutely ridiculous. Anything over the 3%, everything's bleeding out. As you can see, as soon as we start coming back down, we can see the bull run confirmed, but we're going up. We're going up. Just ridiculous amounts. Nearly at 4%, guys. Nearly at 4% in the 2-year, and not even at 3.5 on the 10-year. Why would you pay 5 times longer when you can get 0.5% more over the 2 years at 10? You know what I mean? That is a very key metric too. It's called the yield curve inversion. Okay, yield curve 3.5. Okay, not good. Means crash is coming. Means crash is coming. Dixie, oh, this is looking good for us. This is looking good for us. Okay. So making this massive run before. We'll get back on the daily. Actually, no. I'm going to look at this range. We've got a top structure, top structure, top structure. Haven't broken out, haven't broken out. Bottom. Getting wicked. So again, this bottom can hold stuck in a box. We'll go sideways. If we break this, we'll come down and test the low. If we go up high, we can test that high. And that's how it works. Very simple, very easy. The VIX rolling over here, so we've got a peak and we've got a double top. I hope this rolls over. So when it comes up, we dump. When it comes down, we pump. Not all the time, because this is shut. It's just shut over the weekend. It's only just come on now. Hang on, it's been up for a day. Yeah, so we come up and then we come down. Okay. And what does crypto do? Come down and then come up. That's dominance. Whoops. Comes down and then comes up. Okay. Very, very interesting. Very interesting how everything's correlated. Okay, the market right now is data driven and it's in the macroeconomic environment. What do I mean by that? Well, they're not printing money anymore. They've done that, they're changing the rates, and now the money's making money. So they're taking money out of circulation to put it in the savings again. It's a pivot. It's been a long time since we've been living like that. Money's been pretty free, pretty easy to borrow, pretty easy to pay back. Not anymore. Not anymore. So that's why I like to watch them in the way that I do. Okay, I haven't even looked at crypto yet, but already I can tell what's going on in the market. All right, we want this to go down. Now I was calling it over the weekend. I said, hang on, we're not going to break this top. Now we are bullish. We are very, very bullish. Every time we've come to the buy zone, we've got to buy and we've gone up. Okay, as you can see on the white line, the 50-day moving average, Dixie loves it. Just bounce and go up, bounce and go up. But something very different about this top right here. We're getting rejected. Okay, if we're going to come through here and push up, like here, well then our pullback leads to a breakout. This didn't go up here. This come down. Now whether we need a little bit more room just to get to support, to come from a place where we bounce from. See, one back here, one back here, one back here. If we want to see that bounce again here, right? That is what I can expect. All right, that's what I can expect. That's what the chart's telling me. I don't have to predict anything. It's not my thoughts. It's just what chart's telling me. All right, getting rejected. Why? Because this bounce just opened up. Okay. If they squeeze, these hills go from dark red to light red, and then they might turn to green. We could have turned to green then, which means we would have pumped. We didn't turn green. We actually went the opposite direction. All right. So this is happening now. We're getting rejected at the top. We're going to pull back. Whether we pull back to the 50, find support, and go from there, that's likely. Why is that likely? Because we're so freaking bullish on the US dollar. What happens if we break this? To one of them. Right? Well, okay, I'd love that. First of all, I'd love that. That means the US dollar is topping out. The world reserve currency, in a fearful market, everyone's fleeing to the safe asset, the world reserve currency. That's why it's gaining all this strength. That's why it's gaining all this strength on every other forex pair. Okay? My dollar's been going down since the top of the bull market, right? My dollar's coming up, backs the bull market. You know what I mean? Bull market, bear market, alright? Dixie, constant bull market. So as soon as this wants to turn around, it's going to tell me other things are going to turn around. Yeah? You with me? Alright. Stable coins, yeah, that's not a rejection, that's a clear breakout. Oh, what have you done? Oh, I'm still drawing. So stable coins. Alright, you've got your crypto, or you got your USD tether. Okay? Trade on any real exchange, you will have a stable coin. Okay, so when you want to get out of the market, take your profits into the stable coin. When you want to get in the market, you either take your dollars or your stable coin and swap it for the crypto. Alright? When's a good time to do that? Down here. Why? Well, let's have a look at the MACD, okay? We've triple bottomed. These red hills are getting small, they turn into a massive green hill. Okay, on that second pump, we didn't get higher. We got rejected, and this looks like a head and shoulders on the MACD. Alright, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The ghost pattern. Ooh, it's about to take your money. Alright, we got rejected. Like I just showed you on the Dixie. We got rejected. We come down as soon as this red turns off on the green. It's a buy. Why? Because we're not under it, We're not getting rejected and smashing down. We broke out, we're retesting it, and now we're continuing our trend. Here. And we can expect this high to break out. And if it does, then we continue bullish, and if it doesn't, then we'll retest here, and we may double top, break down. That's the trending indicator, okay? So, that was our perfect time to buy. Yes, it was. Huge green candle, alright? Now, are we breaking out of this? I don't know. That was our previous top, okay? That was our previous top. And we come down. This looks like a pullback. This looks like that's the bearish move, this the pullback. So a double top here on the MACD would make sense. And it would lead to this zone holding, us getting rejected, we print an M here or something and then come down. Okay? You could see that. But if our trend just continues right on through, then we're going to have a new high. If it comes right on down, we're going to have a new low. And if it goes in between the two, we're going to stay sideways for a bit. If we stay sideways for a bit, crypto market's going to pump and dump 10%, and we trade that. Okay? If we come down, crypto is going to absolutely pump. So this is at a huge top. Cryptos are at a huge bottom. If this is going to break down, signaling that there's room to go up in crypto, I'm pretty sure everyone would be jumping on the chance to do so. And then they'll bring it out on the news, and then every other man and his dog's going to jump in. There's going to be the exit liquidity for the smart money, and we're going to be dumping our bags on the retail investors. All right, this is how we play the game, guys. This is how we play the game. All right, through this strategy, I can already predict market psychology. I haven't even looked at crypto yet. All right, so guys, if you like what you've seen so far, smash the like button, scroll down, click subscribe, keep scrolling. There's everything you need in the description. I've just made a beginner's crash course. What is crypto? What is it? Where is it? Why is it? How? All of that. You want to watch it, educate yourself so then you can educate others, or, hey mate, watch this. He'll tell you what you need to know. That's what I've made, alright? So get people educated, interested, motivated to come in and play some Bitcoins. Because guys, look, we are very low. We are very low. Now, yesterday, shook out a lot of people, but we got one of these big long wicks at the end of a trend that could start to form a bottom that could potentially pump 20%. Could potentially pump 20% from here. Okay, we got 10, we got 20 back to the top. If we make a new high, we could go anywhere from 30 to 50% before we hit this range. Okay, and what happened here at this range? Okay, we're on the daily, we got rejected. Okay, what else is there? Moving averages. What happened? We come down, we pulled back, we come down. It's all very structured, right? What happened here? We come down, we triple bottom. We come up, we got rejected by the bigger, longer term moving average. Okay, sometimes we break through it. When we get rejected and we stay under it, we stay under it for a long time. What happened on the MACD? We go triple top. Okay, so where are we now? This has played out. The target for this has played out. This pattern has played out. It can go. Now what are we looking at? We're looking at a bottom. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, big reaction for double bottom. Double bottom on the fifth touch, right? Now what do we see on the MACD? A double bottom, push to resistance, right? But what happened on the second bottom? We made our 3 bottoms and pushed our way up 20%. Okay, look where we are now. We're in the middle. So as a trend, we are bearish. We are below the 50. The bears have control. But we're on support. We're at an area where the bulls would be interested. Okay? There's two ways we can go down. Okay? We can break this straight away, retest, and continue down. That would suck, but painfully obvious. And we just see this roll over. Okay? Sideways would mean we're stuck here about the midline. Okay? Anything over this is bullish. It may seem sideways, but we come up a fair bit. Okay? From here to there is not small. That's 6, 7, 8%. Alright, but if we break this, oops, if we break this 50 moving average, retest it as support, maybe a couple times, we'll at least come to this level here. At least, okay? And then what's likely to happen is we get rejected by the text, get rejected here, come down, break out again, and that will start a bullish trend. Right now we're still in a bearish trend. We haven't done any of this. We haven't made new highs. This is not a new high. This right here is not a new high. It looks like 618 pullback. So we got the previous swing high, newly created swing low. Where do we get to? The 50. Alright, so we pulled back halfway. So in terms of impulses, the bigger move is the bearish move. The bullish move was half of the bearish move. Okay? So this is what we got to be looking at now. Okay? What happens now at this level? Not yesterday, not tomorrow. What happens now at this level? The buyers come in. Do we get support? Do we get pushed up? If we get pushed up, where do we get rejected? How do we get rejected? The resistance is there. The support is very marginal. It's very, very marginal support. Like there's not a lot other than the previous bull run. We peaked out there. So there's definite resistance. And now we're flipping it as support. So this is a key level. If we don't hold that, well, where are we going to come down? To the next level of support. Another 50%. Okay? Got to be aware of that. Got to be aware of that. Where's my drawings? There we go. So, this is a pattern. Go away, ads. This is a pattern. Pattern formed here. Okay? On top, below, rejected. Okay? Extend that way. That gives us a very integral structure. Okay? This was COVID. This was the rebound. And this was the breakout. See how we're below this line. We hit this rejection, we come beneath it, and then we flip it. Alright, so this is the next most critical level, other than where we are now. Is there any reason for us to change trend? Like I said, we're in a macro environment, Fed's picking up rates, guaranteed. Could be an extra 4 more times. Could be an extra whole extra percent, and that's if they're conservative. Could be 4 extra percent. So macro's not slowing down, the macro's getting more aggressive. Okay? So looking at the RSI, what's our chances here? We've just tagged red, we've just pulled into the sell zone. So we're likely to continue down. Momentum is very much with the bears. Okay? The only way I'd say it wasn't is if it was obvious that we're not breaking down here. and we just enter more of a cool down phase. Okay, structurally, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, the trend is still down. Okay, we have this little trend we tried to break out, caused a new cap. Okay, we tried to break through it, we broke down, retested. Okay, we pulled back to it. So look, we could just go sideways. We could just go sideways until that resistance trend line pushes us down. And that's what being in a bear market is, guys. Hey, back here, we're like, oh, when do we end? When do we end? You know, like, oh, is the end ever in sight? When do you sell this? You know? So, now we're like, oh, when's the end? When's the end? Is the end in sight? Are we going to go down from here, or when's the time to buy? Probably when we break this trend line. Okay? Probably when we break this trend line. If we zoom out even further on the weekly, on the macro, it's going to tell us it's not ready yet. Okay? Let's look at the RSI. We got rejected here. Okay? This is the first time we tried to break out of that trend line. We come down. Okay? Bring that up so you can see it. Guys, I know the video's gone on for a long time. This is very, very critical information. You guys can be doing this yourself. Okay? So, top, head, lower top, head and shoulders. Break down the 50 moving average, and here we go. And what happened there? The bulls lost momentum. Okay? This was a big pullback, but it was a buy the dip pullback. Okay? We didn't tag green again. Momentum was going, but fading. When we pulled back, we got rejected. We had no more momentum there. Bulls lost momentum there when we got rejected by both moving averages. And we come down. Alright? So we're still in cool down mode on the weekly. Hey darling, still in bearish mode on the daily, and until we break out, until we break out upside, I only see this breaking down. Okay? Yeah. Alright guys, I'll leave you there. Thank you very much. I'm the Business Prez. Bye.